Rachel Friesen. I'm 19 and I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, and this is my 2013 summer internship application for To Write Love in Our Arms. So for every time I think about community, the first three words that pop into my head are love, accountability, and support. Because I feel like a healthy community, and a community in my eyes, has to encapsulate at least all three of those qualities, if not more. You know, I think that communities stem from the smallest actions, the littlest interactions from one another that we have in everyday life, to the bigger, more long-term relationships where we're invested in each other's growth. And I believe it's those little interworkings, those little actions within everyday communities that make us all realize that we're part of a bigger picture and a bigger community, and we all have a role to play in that. It's us fulfilling our purpose in society. And you know, to me, whenever I think of community, I think it's a time and a place and actions where people from different backgrounds, different ways of life, and different experiences come together, and in that that helps to shed a lot of ignorance and a lot of hate, and instead increases, I think, people's hope for one another. Well, initially, what drew me into applying for this internship was just To Write Love in Our Arms has helped me through so much of my personal struggles in my past, through a relatable, innovative approach, which I think has drawn me to the organization from that moment in time, from when I've gone through those hard things to where I am now, where I'm in this happy, good place where I want to continue passing that torch on and enabling and helping others. And I believe this is an extremely amazing outlet in order to do that. I love To Write Love in Our Arms and how it seems to tap into youth where they're at now, the struggles they're at now. It's that relatable ear, you know, whether it's stemming from personal experiences or just compassion for humanity. I feel like To Write Love in Our Arms is amazing in its approach in order to hear those stories and share those stories of hope and growth and support in an impactful way that allows others to feel like they have a bigger part to play. And so for me, I feel like I possess a lot of those qualities stemming from my own past experiences. But not only that, I feel like I can contribute an ear and contribute a hopeful, you know, lending hand in those times where I maybe haven't gone through the same things that these people have gone through. But you know what? I care, and I'm compassionate, and I want to know their story, and I want to help them continue to live it out. And I think I just bring a lot of those adaptable, creative, innovative qualities that you're looking for as an intern. So, for something that I'm passionate about other than To Write Love in Our Arms is actually the modern day issue of sex trafficking. Surprise! So, when I was 15, I first learned about this issue. This last year, I actually lived in Cambodia for a little bit and worked with an organization that had girls ages 5 to 15, and they'd all been rescued from being sold into the sex trade. And it was this amazing, impactful experience that really made me feel like I had a greater part to play in this world and really made me believe in hope. So for number one, at this present moment in time, I am 19 and I have been to 19 countries. So this map has definitely played a big part in my life. I think maybe that's why I chose it as the background. I love to travel. So hopefully I'll keep this quota of 19 to 19 up. Add a few more this year before I turn 20, or as soon as I turn 20. And then for number two, so this, as you can see from my reddish tone, this is my natural hair color. I've actually never dyed it. I got feathers in my hair this last year, so that was my big like hippie moment change up. And for number three, actually growing up, I had this dream for a little bit. I think I was in a little bit of a denial about my physical capabilities, but I wanted to be a pro wakeboarder. And for number four, I mentioned earlier that this past year I was actually living in Cambodia, and in that time I actually ate a tarantula. So I can say I've done it. And then for my fifth fact about myself is that I actually took a gap year between uni and high school. And in that year, I participated in a nutshell, in a program overseas. So it was human trafficking focused, and that took me to living in Australia and Cambodia, and then I backpacked India in my year off. So it was a good year. Thanks so much for viewing my tape, and I hope to hear back from you soon. Cheers!